I don't want Donald Trump to take all of the oxygen out of the room, because even though Donald Trump just made the likelihood of Jeb Bush becoming president that much less likely. Because understand that any support that Donald Trump has comes basically from two groups of people. The most nativist, uneducated Republicans, and the ones who just care about their taxes. And at least half of that was, of those people were in Jeb Bush's corner, right? And so Donald Trump's going to hurt Jeb Bush, I think. I mean, I think he's going to take from everybody, but I think he's going to hurt Jeb Bush. And never mind, like, the debates. I feel like I'm almost welling up. But here is the Fox and Friends crew coming out with a very interesting theory as to why Jeb Bush might actually be a great president. I'm going to let these brainiacs take it from here.
In America.
And just interesting, he's used his time on not only raising a ton of money, but he also to find out what worked and get his feet underneath him again. Remember, it's been years since he ran for office. He's been helping his brother and others, and also getting behind major issues and getting money maybe for the first time in his life. This is what I think his greatest challenge is going to be.
Pause it. This is about Jeb Bush, right? It's the first time Jeb Bush has been getting money in his life. This is the first time Jeb Bush has had the opportunity to have money in his life. Yeah, the first time. When he left the governorship of Florida. That was the first time he had a chance to experience what it was like to have money. Because he could cash in on all that. So he's just getting his sea legs under him. You got to give him time. But here's another interesting theory about Jeb Bush, that maybe this is why he'd be a great president.
Occasions. He says, by nature, I'm an introvert. I'm not like a gregarious guy who needs energy from a crowd. I think that he comes off very authentic, like all the Bushes.
Sure.
But I think if you're an introvert, you're fighting against your natural instinct.
Well,
and I hope he finds a way for his sake to
there's a great book
that.
out right now by Susan Cain called Quiet Revolution, and a bunch of companies are actually bringing people in to understand introverts, and some of the biggest and greatest contributors to our society are introverted.
Let me just say this.
Very cool.
Wow. That's amazing. That's amazing. Some of the biggest contributors to our country are introverts. I guess some of them are also extroverts. And then some are just sort of like a little bit of both. So he could be a great president. You know, when Jeb Bush has to announce that he's quitting the race, I think that might be the funnest day. Because it's not going to be as fun when Trump quits. Because when Trump quits, you know, in Trump's mind, he's going to blame he's going to blame everybody but himself. Like Trump right now already has a date where he will quit the race. Okay? He already knows when he's going to do this. All his advisors are like, okay, I'm going to go until this date. And that's going to coincide with the launch of the Trump fragrance or whatever it is. But Jeb Bush.
It's the Great Wall of Scent.
Yeah. Unbelievable. This is so fantastic.
Don't forget right-wing Mandela in there as well. It's a
What?
very, very strong field.
What's it? Oh, yeah, that's right.
There's a lot of volatility.